schedule for week 3. Austintown Fish will be at Glen Oak. Euclid will be at Perry. Kansas South will be at Sandy Valley. Mansfield will be at Massey. Northwest at Louisville. Beaver Local at Minerva. And the AM 1310 WDPN game is Girard at West Branch. All of those games can be heard on Q92radiosports.com. That is next Friday. Let's take another time out here. When we come back, we'll get to the scoreboard. You're listening to the Bucky Property halftime show. Halftime score is St. Vincent St. Mary 9, Perry 7. You're listening to high school football presented by the Star Show on the Group on Q92.
Welcome back in on the Stark Media Team YouTube channel. TJ Downing, Mark Milano, happy to be a part of your Friday evening here in Stark County. High school football week 2, back at it again here. Ohio High School Athletic Association, we are underway, getting ready to make that march towards Canton. Before you know it, we'll be halfway through this season, and we'll be on the downstretch mark, getting ready for playoffs. You know, every year it goes so fast. We're already into week 2, but hey, at least the weather held off a little bit for this weekend here. And what we have here right now has been a nice cool night in the PTO, 9-7 lead for the St. Vincent St. Mary Irish, traveling in here, taking on the Panthers. Really, when we always talk about adjustments at halftime.
One in the run game for them. Lucas, as we said, is 5 for 6, 145 yards passing. And he's spreading the ball around pretty good. Kyle Benson was targeted twice, had one reception for 58 yards and a touchdown. Jamal Phillips, as we said, three targets, 3 catches, 67 yards and a tutty. And Anthony Fueline with that awesome catch over the top as well. I thought that was Fueline on that big ball down here, but it must have been Benson on that first over the top throw. Okay.
If you notice something that
As far as what?
Ackerman.
He's got time?
He's got time, he's not running the ball.
Yeah.
Now, if they can introduce that, if they can introduce the offensive line to mid-time, good completion,
you're calling that out well. So, their halftime adjustment may be to cover the passing game. Now he can introduce the legs of Eckerman, which we know kid can fly. He's a 4'4", 4'3", 5 guy. So if he gets some space there, could be dangerous.
Anyway, but I think if I'm in that locker room making a couple of
Okay. Well, we'll look out for that. We're back live here at the Stark Media YouTube stream. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jeff Tyler, joined by Rod Strata. We are also connected into the video feed here. Not live for us, but we could go back here next week and send some video out with our audio. Jeff here and Jackson for taking care of us. Always a pleasure to be here at Robert Weiss Stadium here in Jackson. Beautiful night.
No problem.
Low mid
No problem.
70s, no inclement weather like we've experienced in the past. We're about less than 3 minutes from getting it started here. Game is sponsored by Eagles FOE 190 and Hilshire Clark Electric Company. They also sponsor our electric player of the game. So, who's your electric player of the game first half? I would have to go with Eckerman, throwing the balls over top.
yeah, that's agree with you there.
Mayfield's got the win thus far. I would probably have to go. I don't know. They were able to run the rock pretty good behind the legs of Dylan Colello. Got some key fourth downs.
I would say Colello beat you did all half again, men or Mayfield.
Yep. Monastero threw some pretty good balls. I'm real interested to see. I haven't seen a lot of times where teams put everybody right, roll right, slip the tight end out left and throw across the body. That's about a 35-yard throw from this hash to that edge.
And if Jackson adjusts well, you do that again. And quarterback steps up, that could be a big thing.
Yeah, well, we saw him do it twice, and that second time, that corner was very close to getting it. So that could be an adjustment they make as well. So we will see him at 1:45 here until we get live again. I'm going to call out the Leather Next Nation MC, Reduced Chapter, a bunch of military guys, a bunch of guys that get together. They got a motorcycle club. How many guys you want to have on your side? I tell you what.
Oh, absolutely. I've been fortunate to sit on 2 boards of helping veterans. I can call one out. I worked for a while back on the Center for it. I do it no longer, but Military Veterans Resource Center. They help vets from start to finish. In other words, the homeless, all the way through training, education, housing, and back into the society, society in a very meaningful way. And there's no question that our veterans deserve, I think at times, more than what's thrown out.
Yeah. The other one here locally, the Sam Center here in Massillon, they provide hundreds and hundreds of meals for veterans every month. So they do a great job of taking care of feeding our veterans. And the Save 22.vet, I'm getting pretty involved with that. I've got a couple of friends on the board there that's helping them out. Some of the artwork you see, one's coming for you, but for you, by the way, those are things that I create. I'm in the process of putting together a painting of Pat Tillman, and we're going to auction it off at the Save 22 event this year.
Well, for those of you who haven't seen Jeff's art, it's an amazing talent, I can tell you that.
Well, I'm excited. I've had Pat Tillman painting on my radar for probably 15, 20 years, and it just never, got around to doing it. Went to the golf outing not long ago with the Save 22 guys there, and they inspired me to do it, so I'm going to get that done for them. And maybe, who knows, maybe we'll have to start meeting things and sell some extra ones for our event.
I'll tell you what, I'm happy to, I am 1,000% happy to.
Our scoreboard update, we gave you some scores there before the end of the half. We'll give you some here as they come in as the start of the second half happens. But LPL Financial, I want to thank them for sponsoring our scoreboard update. Didn't see any injuries there in the first half, thankfully. That is sponsored by Apex Surgical, our Red Zone Alert, as we hope to see Jackson get into that here real soon. Truck parts, thank you for that. Our friends over at Siege Vallis and Associates have sponsored this halftime show. So they're lined up. We are about ready to roll again here. Zeros on the clock.
And right before this kickoff, I want to again, Jeff, put another shout out to the Jackson staff for getting back here.
They've taken really good care of us. It's youth night here. It's military night. We got young men and women all over the place in their jerseys, their flag stuff, their cheerleading uniforms. I was down there giving some high fives to the cheerleaders and players. So here it is, and he's running back to the 15. He jukes, he jives, he misses, makes guys miss all the way down to about the 24-yard line. So a decent return there out of the gate. That was Howard on the return.
That was a good little run out.
We're back in action here. Definitely want to also thank Jackson for those stats. They've got a new stat system here that they can track everything throughout. Hopefully here at the post game, we'll be able to update you on that as well. But as you said, it's Jackson's ball here. They're going to take over their first possession of the second half. Trips left, single right, quick throw. Going over the top immediately. Has the guy just barely overthrown by a yard or two. Good look. Coach Bo Balderson's coming out aggressive early.
They come out real aggressive. I like it.
Start of the second half, Jackson comes out ablazing, letting it rip. We'll see if they make that adjustment that you called out with maybe using the legs of Eckerman here a little bit to get those DBs to sit down. Trips left, single right. Here's a snap. RPO, drops back, throwing, quick out. Completed, got 4 yards, made a guy miss, got to about 5-6 yards on that, so it's going to bring down the back. Third and short, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, that took him a little while to develop, but again, he threw a clear cross. Dropped straight back and threw a clear across his left side.
Jamal Phillips has been active. That was Jamal there again on the reception. Pairs right, single left. I'm sorry, trips right, single left. Great handoff up the middle. Made a guy miss, made another guy miss. And short of the first down line to go. Going to bring up 4th down and 2, and that's going to bring up the punt team right away from Jackson.
I'll tell you what, if they see this up in the box, next time they go to run that play, I think a fake handoff, and Eckerman has all the room he wants.
Formation number 92.
So on the punt is Missouri Cooper. On the punt.
Anthony Howard.
Howard standing on his own 36-yard line, waiting on to receive the punt. The punt is another pretty low line drive, right at him, and he juggled another one. Oof. He's been trying to let go of that ball, but he brought it in on the second attempt. 10:40 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Jackson Polar Bears behind 14-20.
Again, while we have the chance, I want to say thank you to some of our other sponsors out there this evening. We have AWP Safety, nationwide leader in traffic safety. They're coordinating all the traffic at the big Massillon Vesto game. They handled all that last week, so great job for them. If you have any needs for their workers, use go to awpsafety.com for more information and job opportunities. Also, I think this Trident Restoration. If you have any restoration needs, get on the web, research Trident Restoration. Also, the Auto Mall. Of course, on the field tonight, coaching our very own JP Simon. We'll give him a shout out. Also sponsoring Simon Says Promotions. Promotion needs. I'm not sure if they promotions. Also want to thank Stark Market again, one of our sponsors this season. Great job, great service. Your needs, check out Stark. folks, welcome back. I'll tell you what, you said it early on, it's been this way the whole game. It's been all Massillon tonight. Your thoughts? Tell you what, that one fumble really hurt the Eagles. Of course, Adrian Bird doing a nice job. 2-yard line, ball pops out right in the end zone. Creates a touchback situation in the drive. Really did a nice job on that entire series. Really had a chance to put some points on the board.
So far, some individual leaders, Adrian Burton has 2 carries for 53 balls with Brandon Johnson, 5 carries for 43. Cole Anderson's career 12 passing for 35 yards. Adrian Rose 1 of 2 for 25 yards. Devontae Burke leads in receiving 3 catches for 35 yards. And Khalil Hall and Quincy Jones both have 3 tackles apiece. For the Massillon Tigers, Peyton Mitchell came there 7 times for 78 yards. Jalen Slaughter had a quarterback scramble for 29 during Iowa's 2 rushes.
And now, it's showtime!
Listen to these quarterback stats. Jalen Slaughter 4 of 6 and 153 yards and 2 touchdowns. DeJuan Owens 5 of 8, 125 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Galelo is saying, give me that same play.
He's got 4 up on the ball now.
Pairs right, single left, quick. Handoff up the middle. He did take it to Galelo, and he got 5 yards out of that. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5, maybe 6. Big 5 there. Yeah, they sure are. We're going to have to get some guys in there, put some helmets in the center. .47 and counting. Here's the first possession for Mayfield of the second half. Quick snap, rolling right, looking right, got a guy wide open to the flats and threw it wide right. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 6.
Cole Harris was a big stop right here.
Well, with Mayfield, you know, they've gone for it quite a few times here in this territory, so figured it might be 2-down territory for them.
Could be. There's still a little ways out, but I'm not sure what they're thinking.
Trips right, single left. Monastero in the shotgun. We don't see too many high school teams going under center anymore. Quick delay and foiled by Jackson. 4th down and 7. 8. Great job stepping up in the lane there.
Number 1? Number 1. Jackson.
So 4th down, and it looks like they are going to punt this time.
Formation for Mayfield, the quarterback number 5, Rocco Monastero.
Monastero is deep here. He's on his own 50-yard line here, ready to punt. Back to receive, I think. Let's see. Reception, got it. He's running to the left. He's got room to run. He's got a blocker. He's to the 30, the 34. Tackled at the 35-yard line. Great return there. Great wheels going left to get outside. And that was Benson on the return.
Nice.
7-0. Sandy Valley over Manchester, 42-7. The Minerva Lions leading at halftime, 21-8 over Westfield. Louisville over Zanesville, 10-0. Avon over McKinley, 14-7. Northwest over Arlington.
Especially on senior year, they sometimes have to make a choice.
It is 21-14. Lake over Dortmund, 21-10. Canton South over Dover, 30-22. Hudson over Hoover, 24-0. Alliance over Niles, 13-7. And those are my scores, Ryan, and I'm sticking to it. They were tied at South Range, 7-7. South Range has a 50-game road lease. They haven't lost a game since 2019. State champions, reigning, defending. Oh, hold on. Green has just scored a touchdown to go up 14-7 over South Range.
And that game is Wordle. If you've ever played it, you know you've had 6 attempts to guess a 5-letter word. Well, tonight, we like to try and guess what the song the band is playing before the band members spell out
Green, so
the
anytime the
5-letter
Bulldogs do
title
well,
of the
that's
song.
what she is going to find
I hope you're ready. It's time to play Wordle.
I'll tell you what, that one long drive, nice job on putting everything together. Fortunate, stop the drive and then put them in such a tough situation. Kicking out of his end zone. Workforce tonight. Run over the guy you want to be the workforce. I'll tell you what. David Tupper there, Javon Johnson, running the ball, trying to get that reception. Another Burke brother. I'll tell you what. Adrian coming in at the quarterback. Levante, that coming over here. Again, that. Ladies and gentlemen, none of this happening. Make sure we welcome you here to our halftime show, again sponsored by CH Ballows and Associates. Let's have a little injury update sponsored by Apex Surgical. Remember, we had a couple guys down. One of them actually returned to the field. Same play, both players went down at the same time. The other was number 10, Zach. He did the national championship game, so then here's the team. Okay. I don't know if you see him all the second half. It's really no reason to. So again, that is your Apex Surgical injury update.
Welcome back to Paul Brown Tiger Stadium and the Huffin Properties halftime show. First half. Well, 49-0. First half stats. We're going to go through some of the individual stats first.
With that, we're going to go ahead and let you listen a little bit to the Mascot Tiger Band. Then it's wrap up our CH Fellows Associates halftime show. well, ladies and gentlemen, Van is Adam. I'll let you listen here a little bit to their performance.
And I'm proud to be an American.
Field coach.
For at least I know I'm free.
Very special
And
night
I
tonight.
won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me.
With that, we want to
And we continue to show our appreciation to the men and women of the United States Armed Forces.
Center and
Please welcome the Glen Oak Golden Eagle marching band back onto the field for a respectful performance. And we combine our two great bands in the spirit of celebration and musical bridge to present our final song this evening, God Bless the USA.
with that, let's take a listen.
Last week, Lon Owens, 13 carries for 241 yards. He hasn't ran the ball once, but all of his damage through the air. He was 5 of 8 in the first half for 125 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Jalen Slaughter, 4 of 6, 153 yards and 2 touchdowns, a longer 74. Wow. Jacquez Carter, 3 receptions for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns, averaging over 71 yards his long. Kyler Wiggins, 2 receptions, 60 yards receiving, and 2 touchdowns. D'Angelo Zimmerman, 2 receptions, 59 yards, and a touchdown. Ryan Lennox, 1 reception, 1 tacklers for Maslin, Torrey Pruitt, 6 tackles, 1 sack, 3 of those tackles were lost. Giannis Vaughn had 2 tackles. 3 tackles, and half of the tackle for loss. Greg Blair, 2 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Good stats. I mentioned the scores, 49-0. First half pass leader as well. Tracy Field, 12 first downs.
Yeah, they didn't hold the ball for very long.
Rushing 32 yards on the ground for Glen Oak, 2 carries, 117 yards, 17 carries. Passing yards. Glen Oak, 60 passing yards in the first half. This is net. Maslin, 278 passing yards. 4 of 14 for Glen Oak, 9 of 15 passing. Total offense, 21 plays for Glen Oak, 92 yards. Maslin, 31 plays, 385 yards. 2 more plays, 200 yards long. Fumble, Maslin, 1 fumble return.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the Glen Oak Golden Eagle marching band. And the pride of the Tigers, the 2023 Maslin Tigers Swing Band.
Get ready to come back out. We come back, chat right here a little bit. High school football. Presented by Sarasota Auto Parts.
The Maslin Tiger Band boosters would like to thank the American Legion Post 221, Eagles 190, Liberty Screen Printing and Embroidery, and the Motley 7 Crew for being our gold sponsors of this year's band program. Thank you. Once again, American Legion Post 221, Eagles 190, Liberty Screen Printing and Embroidery, Motley 7 Crew. Gold sponsors.
Why is it needed here and next year? So Jackson has done it twice now. Whenever I reset it, the seam will go.
We're back at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. Home of the Massillon Tigers. Ryan Keller, Mike Doherty's with you
I'm
today.
asking if I try to
Made him miss, he had room to run. So now, back to receive is going to be Fuel Line with Benson.
Low kick.
Low kick, landed at the 45, rolled to Jackson's 48-yard line. They're going to take over midfield.
Jackson on the 1st and 10 from their own 47.
Jackson has a chance to take command at this point.
They flipped the field position. The defense has stepped up. 4:55 to play, third quarter. Nobody has scored this half yet. It's still Wildcats 20, Polar Bears 14. 1st and 10 Jackson. Let's see if they go back and try to establish the run here. They've gone over the middle, quite a few throws over the top. Nothing's really worked thus far this half. Going 5 wide again. Eckerman in the backfield by himself. Man in motion, left to right. Drops back, got a pick. Sending everybody, and they are sacked for a major loss.
Yeah, that cornerback
Lucas Eckerman is sacked on the play.
left unattended.
Lance Reed.
And for those out there, I mean, he had nobody in front of him, straight behind the quarterback.
So now 2nd down and 19, just that quick, trips right. Single left, man off the left hip of Eckerman looking, throwing, nothing, rolling left, still looking downfield, tucks it, runs, making a guy miss, got back to about 2 yards. Looked like he was out of bounds when he got tackled, but clean hit, and they're going to give him, it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Good run there by Eckerman. Really tried to stay in the pocket, had nothing, bounced it outside, still had his eyes downfield. I think maybe should have tucked and ran a little bit sooner, might have got more out of that one.
Either way, he had some people in front of him coming after him. He got by him, that's for sure.
We'll see what Coach Bo Barterson dials up here, as you'll see. Single right, single left, wing back, man in motion, left to right. Fake handoff. Looking deep, got another guy on his heels. He's running right, running for his life, and he got sacked again.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jeff, this reminded me a little bit of the Winter game last week. At times where they're just making a run for the ball.
Yeah, they're coming off that right-hand side or left-hand side of the offense. Joe Barsh just ran him down there. Lucas was looking downfield, didn't have much to go with. Going to bring up 4th down and forever, and you've seen back-to-back possessions now on each team with some issues starting to develop on the offensive line. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. It's up. It's a good one. Received at the 26-yard line. So Mayfield's going to take over at their own 26, and we'll see if the Polar Bears can still get that aggressive offense or defense that they had a moment ago. Still 20-14. This is a tight ball game. A little bit of a chess match happening now.
Yeah, it is. It's like you mentioned, Jeff. A little lethargic third quarter thus far.
Kind of what?
Some sacks, some
Nope. Not at all.
miscommunications, some decent plays.
I mean, I did see
It's
some.
been quite a mixed
Not a
bag,
whole lot, though.
but nothing material at this point.
Yep. We'll see if Mayfield gets back to running the rock like they were.
My dog
They
ate
were
the
getting
football.
3-4 yards at a time. Now they're starting to try to establish the pass. And they've got 4 wide. Running back off the right hip. And actually the quarterback, they're going to reverse pass. And slipped it back to the right. Caught. Made a guy miss. 1st down. Mayfield still running, got hit again, got 12 yards out of that. Wildcat formation, quarterback was out, ran to the right, pitched it, was looking to throw deep, didn't happen. Did a nice throw, flipped back to the right-hand side, completed 1st down.
A little bit of flea flicker there, handed it off, running back through the back to him, and normally those go deep, but that one only went for 12.
Quarterback back in the game now. Handoff, right side. Made a guy miss, spin move, got down, 1st down again, Mayfield. Establishing that run now.
That was 10 yards.
Dragged down by 21, Kyle Benson.
It's kind of been the thing all night.
Got hit in the backfield, and then decided to go 10 more yards.
Dylan Colello must be pretty strong. They're having a hard time bringing him down on 1st hit. The only time they really got him down was when they had 2-3 guys there initially. Trips right, single left, Lello off the right hip. Monastero, man in motion, right to left, that's Bo. Moving, sits down as a wing back, hand off up the middle again, and he got ate up a little bit, but he still got 3 yards.
You know, it looks like he got him, but he still gets 3 to 4 yards.
Yep. Kind of that Barry Sanders, get contact and still get 3 as he's going down.
The defense on that play, number 31,
Second down and
Jordan
7.
Second down.
Clock running, 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Fast quarter, Joe. This one's real fast. And these yards after contact get hurt.
Last week went by.
Trips left, single right, low snap, pulled it back, he tucked it, he ran. He's going to bounce it outside to the first down and out of bounds. Clock stopped after the first down there.
Right now, it looks like Mayfield's
Knocked out of bounds by 15. Cooper
got a line
facing
on.
it. That's another Mayfield first down.
As far as play calling.
Monastero did a great RPO there, pulled that one back proper, took off on his own for really the first time, I think. First time I saw him pull it back and take off on his own immediately. Quad receivers here, 2 left, 2 right, man in motion, right to left. Drops back, looking deep, and he just threw it away into the dirt with nothing to team.
Screen pass intended for number 44.
Defense holds there.
Ball is
Tell you
incomplete.
what, yeah, 44 was there,
Second down.
mixed up with the offensive line. That's how he got away with that one. He threw that right in the dirt.
Yep. That's the 3rd time he's done that.
But again,
Knows he's got a guy in the area, and it's legit.
yeah, 44 was sitting in there with the offensive line.
So 1:23 to play, third quarter here, 20-14, Mayfield over the Jackson Polar Bears. Mayfield is just starting to kind of meticulously move up the field. Pairs left, single right, drops back. Working over
pressure.
the top, pressure.
Missed
Made a
him.
guy miss, he's running right, out of bounds and tackled.
You know,
A
like,
little bit of a late tackle, but it wasn't
it was
egregious.
soft.
It wasn't egregious.
No, it wasn't malicious.
So it's going to
Dragged
bring
out of bounds by
third down
number
at
80. Foster
9.
Stanley,
Down at 8.
third down.
Clock stopped, 1:15 on the clock.
They had him.
Boy, they've missed some serious opportunities to get these guys in the backfield on that first contact.
Got to wrap up. I guarantee you
And
this.
like you said, time of possession's got to be putting some fatigue on this Jackson defense, which we saw what they can do.
Yeah,
It's so hard without fresh legs.
That's right. All the fundamentals got to go away if you don't have fresh legs.
Double stacks left and right, drops back, over top, underneath rather, completed pass, out of bounds, short of the first
Montero's
down.
pass is complete to number 1, Baylor Lewis.
He reached for it, but I don't know that he
No, I think
got
his
it.
feet
Knocked
were
out of
out.
bounds by number 16, Joseph Lataruga.
About a yard
Just
short, yard and a half short, 4th and 1.5. And as we saw, Mayfield's going to go for it. They don't got the first team offense out here. They got a couple of their stud receivers leaving though, so they might try to draw them off again as they trick
They
me a
got
lot.
that. Boy, they got that power eye.
Quick handoff up the middle, got plenty of
Easy.
yards. Easy. Look at that second running back and that power eye. First down, Mayfield.
So that ball will go backwards. And they're going to start marching that from the spot of the foul.
Ooh, that's more than a hold.
So the Irish are going to lose some real estate. Mark, while we have a chance, update us on that LPL financial scoreboard.
Yeah, absolutely. Malvern's up 20-0 in the third quarter over Conotton Valley. The Lions of Minerva are up 21-8 in the third quarter over Crestwood. McKinley is losing 14-7 to Avon. The Louisville Leopards are up 17-0 over Zanesville. Polar Bear are still in their game. They're losing 20-16 to Jackson. Green taking on Division 5 state champion South Range. They're up 21-7 in that game.
11:34 on the clock here, 16-7 lead for the Irish facing a 1st and 17. And Markel Carter is going to be swung around. They don't wrap him up. Gitcom, Clintworth trying to get him, and Clintworth is going to be down on the ground. He looks to be injured. So your Apex Surgical injury update. Number 63, Jonathan Clintworth down on the ground. Trainers will come out and attend to him. He gets up and is going to look to go off under his own power. So we'll call it, Mark, a 5-yard pickup for Markel Carter, who looked to have been tackled back at the original line of scrimmage, but able to spin out of it because there were a couple Perry Panthers that didn't wrap up. And it shows you how elusive Markel Carter can be. You know, we didn't think he was going to run as much as he did. We knew we'd get a lot of carries from DJ Johnson because you got a quarterback who may already be a bit banged up already here in week 2. You want to try and keep him serviceable. But when number 15 has had to run it, he's been able to do some things pretty effectively for the Irish.
Yeah, I think that when I saw him last week again, I don't think that it was an injury. I think he just cramped up when he was out there. But he's made some great moves here this evening, and he's made some decent passes too.
So 2nd 11 ahead for him and his offense as we are under 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Conclusion of this quarter, Miracle Motors 42 postgame show with our Hilscher Clark Electric Player of the Game. Talk about that after this play. Handoff, DJ Johnson finding his way through the hole. Nothing really moving as number 54 gets to him first. That's Landon Ristoff. And they'll stop him on forward progress after he picks up 3 yards, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 8. All right, partner, if you had to lean your hat in what direction here, knowing that we've still got about 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go, and you start talking about your Hilscher Clark Electric Player of the Game, where are you leaning?
I have to go with the running back from St. V, DJ Johnson.
He's been effective. He's punched one into the end zone. Markel Carter also with the other rushing touchdown, and Denny an extra point and a field goal to go with it. Makes it 16-7 Irish. Pass into the hands of Kai White. And he's not going to have enough for a first down, but able to run a nice route, and the ball sidearmed from Markel Carter, and here comes the punt crew for the Irish.
You know, and I think the St. V got away with a hold on that play too.
10-12 remaining in the ball game. All 3 timeouts for both squads. Shout out to our friends at Apex Surgical, C.H. Vallis and Associates, H&H Truck Parts, Lindsay's Pizza, LPL Financial, and McNeil & Sons Tree Service. These broadcasts also brought to you and presented every week by Eagles FOE 190 and Hilscher Clark Electric Company. 10-12 on the clock into 4th quarter. Irish leading 16-7. And the Panthers are going to start with the ball on their own 30-yard line as that thing dives out of bounds off of the foot of Denny. Check that. Hurley, Rylan Hurley, young man who comes from a long line of family members at St. Vincent St. Mary. Uncle Michael Hurley competing for state championships back in the days of Sheon Cotton, who's on the sideline there coaching defensive line, and LeBron James and Drew Joyce and all the fellas there, and all their state championship glory in basketball. Michael Hurley, uncle of Rylan. Also his dad, Rylan's dad, Ryan Hurley, a state champion wrestler for St. V. A lot to see from him in the future. Right now, we're going to see what we get out of this Perry Panther offense as they're going to start getting things moving here with a nice 7-yard pickup on first down. Going to set up a 2nd and 3 as they get the ball out across their own 35 to the 36. 9:50 on the clock here in the 4th quarter. It starts running.
TJ, you have to start wondering how many possessions Perry's going to have after this.
Yeah, you can imagine with the speed of what's been going on here. Not going to be many for either team. There goes Royce Simmons for a carry. He's going to get a yard. Well, they'll say they stopped him right back at the line of scrimmage. So they're 3rd and 3 coming up now for the Perry Panthers.
Well, TJ St. V went to about a 6-man front on that.
You saw number 51, Logan Henderson, the 225 junior, come knifing in again. We've seen number 51 in there on a handful of plays. Also Charles Brown. Haven't called Nasir Abdullah's name a whole lot tonight. See him out there wearing number 10. We know that the Josie brothers have played a big impact. Also Dedham Shady across that defensive line. So some players. Not a whole lot of depth for the Coach Sistone's team, but there's some players. There goes Maddox. He's a player. He's into Irish territory and still going inside the 45 down to the 41-yard line. Big chain mover on 3rd down for Austin Maddox. Sets up 1st and 10 for the Perry Panthers from the Irish 42.
Austin Danger Maddox.
There's some danger in those legs. Well, he's got some serious pain in those eyes as he's running downfield, running through the heart of the defense. And we see 8:25 on the clock as it continues to start running here. 16-7 lead. Panthers are trailing. Looking to chew into it here on this possession. 1st and 10 from the Irish 42. Marcellus Harris into backfield. Maddox under center. Motion Simmons. They're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Reverse it back to number 4. There goes Kyson. Gets to the 40, inside to the 40. Check that. We'll call that 37-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds. So Kyson Walker gets the reverse off of the jet sweep, sets up a 2nd and 5 for the offense.
You know, and TJ, not right here because the clock stopped, but this is the point where the Panthers have to start going with tempo. They can't take their time, you know, wasting 10, 15 seconds going into the huddle and getting to the line of scrimmage.
7:59. Clock pushes here in the 4th quarter. Handoff, Maddox gives it to Harris, and he's driven back just after I mentioned not calling Nasir Abdullah's number.
He heard you.
He heard me, and he makes a big play there on 2nd down on the carry from Marcellus, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. And right here, this is a huge 3rd down, Mark Milano, for the Perry Panthers. They will not have many opportunities like this left with 7:30 on the clock. In the 4th quarter, we inch closer to the Miracle Motors 42 postgame show and the naming of our Hilscher Clark Electric Company Electric Player of the Game. Perry Panthers, 3rd and 5. Maddox under center. Handoff, Hartshorn makes one miss, cuts up, doesn't get past another again. The Irish able to bottle him up in there on the tackle, number 55. Bryant Rarick, also in there, number 4. Dylan Shady. So as we saw, Mark, last week, Hartshorn always able to get that edge, and even when making contact, able to bust through it. This time, this evening, not so much. Akron St. Vincent St. Mary have limited number 25 trying to get the edge, and so we have 6:40 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 16-7 lead for the Irish. Panthers going for it on 4th down. They're going to fake it. Maddox going up top, has his receiver, Ivonic, and right over his outstretched hands. Another one, partner, that Maddox would love to have back. He missed Ivonic by a stride length. You're going to have a flag down on the field. It's going to go against the Panthers. They will decline it. St. V will, and they will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Heartbreak Hotel right there, partner, for Austin Maddox. He's missed 2 big open attempts to his receivers that most likely could have resulted in touchdowns.
Well, and even if he would have completed that one, it would have come back because of the penalty. But going back to what I had said about tempo, they just ran 2 plays, and they ran 30 seconds off the clock with each one of those plays. You can't afford to do that right now.
Right.
They may not get the ball back again. They need a turnover here in the worst way.
6:27 on the clock. 16-7 lead for St. Vincent St. Mary. Want to give a special shout out to our friends at Cackley Insurance, located in the Cuyahoga Falls area. Make sure to check them out at 619 Portage Trail.
His OC and his OC kind of do that this week. Wasn't happy about it. He's a hard-nosed kid, but we need him going forward. So he was smart, got out of bounds there, didn't take contact, trips right, single left, man on the right hip of Eckerman in the backfield. Here's the snap, looking right, throwing right away, complete, 1st down, Jackson, got more room to run, field line, outside, taking off. Great reception. That was actually Kyle Benson, I believe. Number 2 and 21, yeah, it was Kyle Benson on the reception, caught it at the line to go, got extra yards. He's a tough kid. Heckman dropping back, cuts it inside, gets outside and gets tackled for a loss. Boy, these Mayfield defenders got some speed to them. They can run some guys down. That's a loss of 5. Going to be second down and 14 for Jackson. Jackson's going quick. Trips right, single left.
Yeah, probably.
Here's the snap. Drops back, looking, going over the middle. Man open, complete. Got to the 30, 28, tackled. And again, that is Kyle Benson on the reception over the middle of the field, complete, first down Jackson.
Nice throw and catch.
Into Mayfield's territory now. Benson's coming off. He came off a moment ago and needed a breather. He's playing his heart out.
Basically, I'm just working on it.
Trips right, single left.
And then,
Into Mayfield's territory on the 29.
I only have 3 to
Snap,
this semester.
drops back, got pressure, steps up in the pocket, rolling right, trying to get out, and sacked again. Every time we get something going there, it seems like we get a broken play and a sack. They're just fighting for their life at this point.
That was not a broken play, Jeff. That was just a poor performance of blocking. Sorry, folks, but that's what it is. And these defenders from Mayfield have to do.
Yeah, second and 20. Trips left, single right. Benson still out of the game, trying to catch his breath. Drops back, throwing deep over the top, 50-50 ball. Caught! Touchdown! Jackson! Anthony Fueline once again in the house. Hager.
Time works for him, that's for sure.
So as we were hoping, Jackson comes back with a methodical score, but goes pretty quick. And that's 7:03 left for this PAT. 28-20.
That was a real nice pitch catch there.
What you're saying, when he's got time, he throws dimes.
That's right. I'm going to start bringing rolls of dime in these games.
Here's the snap. Here's the kick. It's up. Nearly blocked. It's good. 28-21. Polar Bears get back on the board. 7:03 to play. We'll see what Jackson defense can do now with a little bit of inspiration.
Just an idea. Never like to give him time on a consistent basis.
I went from knowing bits and pieces to knowing, like, I'd say 70% of it now.
And this defense is still, they're young. They've been on the field all night. They're tired. They're cramping up. And they're still fighting. You can question whatever you want about this school, but the heart of these young men is unquestionable.
Right. It comes right from your head coach.
Absolutely. So we'll see what Jackson can do here. Eagles FOE 190 in Wilshire Clark. Electric Company is sponsoring this entire thing for us. We appreciate their support. Wilshire Clark is a huge sponsor of ours. Even got a nice little Under Armour golf shirt on. I didn't wear it
Look at
today.
you.
Where am I starting to get stuff?
Hitting our sponsors up the golf.
McNeil Sons Tree Service, want to thank our friends over there. Lindsay's Pizza, LPL Financial, scoreboard updates. We'll have a score updates here for you in a few moments. And we're back in action here with the weather on weather kick. The kick is up. It's a relatively short one at the 8-yard line. Taking his time running back. Got to see him up the middle. Got hit up the middle. More yak yards. Shredded a tackle. Off and running to the 40 to 45. Out of bounds. Staying in bounds at the 50. Down to the 40 and 30. 25-20. Got a dig in the end zone on multiple missed tackles on Jackson's side of the ball.
Let's do this first. Let me explain this one to you. Because in the middle of the field, they had him. By 4 or 5 Jackson defenders there. He bounces out of it. Goes down the left sideline. And started dimming the lights.
92-yard scamper. I think 6 or 7 Jackson guys put contact on him, bouncing back outside. Thought he ran out of bounds at one point, tippy-toed, and just took off. 92-yard kickoff. Mayfield.
I didn't know that they would be
12. The only thing good about that is they didn't take 5 minutes off the clock. So let's see if Jackson can get the ball back here, score quick, and maybe defend.
It'll take 5 minutes, but he certainly got a touchdown.
Yeah, 6:44 to play.
And one.
Kicks up, and it's good.
This kick is good. Mayfield 35, Jackson 21.
Yep.
Jackson back down, 2 scores, 35. 21.
Just like that.
Things can happen quickly. Life comes at you fast.
Sure does.
AWP Safety is another sponsor of ours. Trident Restoration, CH Vallis and Associates, Haas Automall, Simon Says Promotions, and Stark Market. Check out those sponsors. They allow us to stream out there for you guys at no cost for you. Click on it if you can. Smash that like button for us and follow. That helps us out with our sponsors going forward.
Oh, Glen Oak's going to have a long ride home tonight.
56 to nothing. Massive.
They basically
Golden Eagles.
clock continues running. So you notice that sometimes we stop the clock.
Tussle, hanging on. Tussle, I tell you, Tussle's had a rough go of it. They got a couple of real nice players over there. They hung around Chaz Gradowski, 6'4", 320 offensive lineman. Real nice player. 20 to nothing. I'm sure they're running a rock behind him today. Minerva Lions hanging on a 21-16 lead. Harry Panthers still down. St. Pete 16-7 in the fourth quarter. Louisville hanging on a 19-0 lead over Zanesville. Alliance Aviators in a tighter one than we thought, 33-21 over Niles right now in the fourth quarter. Canton South hanging on to their 2-point lead as well. Here's the kickoff. Back, received at the 4-yard line, running, got drilled.
Oh boy.
Got drilled, saw towels fly, bodies fly. Hit real hard. We got a man down from Mayfield. We got 2 guys down. Heck of a collision there, folks.
That reminds me of those commercials with crash test numbers. You see right in the wall.
Official timeout for injured.
Jackson player is
Kicking
hobbling
team
off.
player.
I'm concerned about this Mayfield
Yeah, the
player.
Mayfield player is down in pain. Not holding a knee or anything, not sure. I think he just took a direct hit up the middle. We can't see the number, folks.
He's face down. This is not good.
And the Jackson player is still hobbling off. Looks like he's going to be okay. Mayfield player is down, not moving too much. 2 trainers there talking to him. This is Apex Surgical injury, which we don't even want to talk about. Unfortunately, it's a part of the game. He's rolled back over onto his back now.
Not doing a whole lot.
So we'll pray for this young man as we get up here.
He was corresponding anyway.
Yeah, everything's moving. Maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him pretty hard. He's at least moving around. Moving feet, moving arms.
There was some velocity on that. Yeah.
Boy, that was. You saw 2 guys go in and nobody come out. That was a heck of a play. More sponsors for us. Eagles FOE 190, Pilcher Clark. Some of my favorite guys, those military retired guys, Leatherneck Nation MC, the Sam Center, and Save 22.vet.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, at which point do you just not even run the clock anymore? You just say, okay, we're done. It's over. It's a slaughter.
On the young man to see what they need. He's sitting up. He's sitting up a little bit. That's Anthony Howard. He's the young man that's been on public.
Can't even
Good sign he's sitting up at this point. And he's getting up.
This injury is brought to you by
And he's walking off. A little bit of help, but mostly on his own.
Good for him. That's good news.
So we're happy to see that he's able to walk off like that. You see that once in a while. A heck of a hit there. Glad he's okay. And after all of that, we're back. Jackson down 2 scores, 35-21. Jackson takes over on their own 24-yard line. First and 10, trips back. Single right. Man in the backfield off the left hip of Eckerman. Eckerman drops back. He's looking. He's got a guy on it out. Incomplete pass, just overthrew him.
Eckerman's pass intended for number 8, that was Jamal Pass incomplete.
It's been a much tighter game than what it appears to be.
Second down, 10.
Although Mayfield has had possession probably 2 or 3 times that Jackson's had, but Jackson has hung in there. And unfortunately, goes down 2 scores again.
Yeah, they've done a lot with very little time of possession to the side. And it drops back, throwing another out. Completed pass, tippy toes, stays in bounds. Gets a few, nearly gets a first down. It's going to be close.
Knocked out of bounds by number 25, Kareem
Now
Carroll.
Jones when he don't have time.
It's 3rd and 3. I thought they were closer than that on the first down. 3rd and 3 on their own 31-yard line.
All the choreography and the running they have to do.
Mayfield's giving them the under route and taking away the deep ball. Quick pass completed, first down. Move the chains for Jackson. Completed the 36-yard line.
First and 10, Jackson.
6:21 as the clock stops while moving the chains.
Well, I guess that's one thing that, you know.
Ball down, clock moving, 6:15 and counting. Jackson has 3 timeouts left down to score. Trips left. Single right. Ackerman with the call. Here's the snap. Drops back. Nobody. Rolls left. Gonna throw it away. Had to throw it away. And yeah. Smart play. Stops the clock. Saves the contact. As we were hoping this week he would. Take a visit with some coaches. He's gonna feel a lot better after this tomorrow morning than we did last Saturday. Yeah, you know, he was kind of running with two hands on the ball. I'd like to see him tuck and go there. Drops back, throws over the middle, overthrown, incomplete pass. Had Benson over the center, but also had a defender in the area, overthrown, incomplete.
Number 2, Dylan Parnell covering. 3rd down.
5:52 to play. 35-21 Mayfield. Mayfield's had control of the ball all night long. Time of possession is outrageous. Jackson's done a good job of scoring with the limited time they've had the ball. Trips left, single right, hand off. Looking, drop, thrown over the middle. Great catch. Good throw, better catch.
Diving catch across the middle, 50-yard line.
Noah Calando on that catch. First
That
down.
was a tough catch to make right there.
5:42 and counting. Clock is not the friend of Jackson at the moment. At midfield here. Drops back 4 wide. Another one over the middle. Incomplete pass. He had a guy he had room to run. That was Calando on the same route. Didn't bring that one in.
Full dangerous traffic.
He brought that one in. He had room to run.
He did.
Clock stop, 5:31. 2nd down and 10 at midfield.
Jackson needs a quick score.
Trips right, single left. Jackson's trying to go quick. Here's a snap, looking right, nothing. Tucked it, got sacked. Loss of 2 and a sack. Clock still running. It's too much pressure. Done a better job for the most part on the pressure tonight, but still in clutch moments when it mattered.
He's getting, Howard eventually sees have more sacks tonight than last week.
5:06 and counting. 4 wide for Jackson. Drops back, looking over the middle again. Caught. Benson again. He's running. He's got room to run. 30 to 20, 15, 10. Thrown out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Kyle Benson again.
There we go, folks.
4:52 to play on the 4-yard line. It's supposed to be 10 Jackson. Clock is stopped. Getting the ball set. He was out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. Trips right, single left. Ackerman takes a snap, looking, fade route, corner. He was held. No call.
Oh boy.
And that was
Mayfield got away with that one.
Yeah, they sure did. They missed one there. He was getting grabbed by the jersey. I was just trying to go a fade route. Would have had his man. And we got a official timeout on the field.
Official timeout for injured offensive play.
As that team feed is on the carpet now.
Who's down?
It's just a player getting sick late in the game. Humidity getting to him. Noah Calando, who's had a great second half, has some really good catches. Comes out, gets a drink of water. He wants to go back in, but it's not time. He's got to come out for one play. Jackson packing it in tighter a little bit now. Still got 4 wide. Man in motion right to left. Goes back to the right. Drops back. Looking. Got time to throw. Caught! Touchdown, Jackson!
Nice play. Very nice.
Very nice job. Got protection. He was able to step up in the pocket and make a strike over the middle. Touchdown.
Short little route. Front part of the end zone. Right in the middle.
So pretty quick score there. Took about 2.5, 3 minutes off the clock. Did a good job of getting downfield with 4:44 to play before this PAT. It's 35-27. Here's the snap, low one. He picks it up. He's running. He's busted play. He's going to try to get there. Threw it. Got it! What a great adjustment. 2-point conversion. Good.
Really good.
Jackson now down only 6 points. Low snap. The holder picked it up, rolled right, had 3 guys on it, and
tossed it in the end zone.
Thankfully, a tight end slipped in the back of the end zone. Complete.
Great heads up. Great heads up with that tight end.
If that was a design play, it's the best design play ever. I think it was just a low snap.
I'll tell you what, it was well executed. That was designed. So now, it's going to come down to this Jackson defense stepping up.
So it's a 6-point ball game. We got a ball game now, folks. 4:42 to play. All kinds of time here for Jackson. If they can get something on defense, we got 3 timeouts left.
Jackson has to play some great D, and the bonus would be getting a turnover.
They need a 3 and out here. I've been begging for my first onside kick of the season. Haven't seen it yet. You got the momentum. I think you got to kick it deep.
Jeff, you're not going to see it now.
Bro.
Sorry.
That's why I talk about what the coaches do and I'm not out there saying, calling. Here's the kick. Up. It's a short one. Caught at the 15-yard line. Defender is in there. He fumbled the ball! Jackson may have it! It's a scruff at the bottom after the fumble. He's been shaky all night long. It's Jackson's ball! First down, Jackson! Inside the red zone at the 18-yard line.
Wait a minute. Woo! Who just called for a turnover?
You did, my friend. You did. Unbelievable. We said their receiving team has been shaky all night long. He caught it, didn't have it, tried to make a move, and put the ball on the carpet. I can't see who came up with that ball, but great job, Jackson, being in the right spot.
How about that?
High school football at its best, folks. H&H Truck Park. Red zone alert here. 4:37 to play. Jackson now in control of their own destiny.
Just when you think it's safe to go out of the house, huh?
Trips right, single left. Drops back, looking right, throwing for the end zone. Inadvertent throw, very dangerous.
Yeah, the only person going to catch that one would have been the DB. That's okay though. What's that about?
I think that ball might have got tipped. I'm not sure who he was going to there. Regardless, let me see the.
He had some velocity on that one. I think the receiver put on the route.
4:32 to play. Second down and 10. 4 wide for Jackson. Jackson, fake handoff, drops back, got protection, got time. Throw over the middle. Incomplete pass. He had a man open at the 5-yard line. He just threw it a little bit too wide. Not enough timing on that one.
They have plenty of time. They can't squander this opportunity. T-balls weren't really near the target.
I'd like to see Eckerman tuck and run here. They haven't ran much.
To be honest, they give him open to do that.
4 wide again. Here's a snap. Drops back. Looks.
There you come.
Got pressure. Thrown. Almost a one-handed catch. Incomplete pass. The same route again. This time was Fuel Line going through. Or I'm sorry, Benson again. And it's 4-down territory.
Well, they have to go.
Over here to play number 25, Kareem.
Well,
H&H Truck Park, red zone alert.
Here we go. This is monstrous. This play right here.
4 wide again. Drops back. Oh, he got him to jump. No call. Eckerman taking his time. And 11 seconds left. I'm wondering, I think they're going to just take a timeout here.
Probably regroup a little bit.
3 timeouts left. They're going to take their first.
We got plenty, yeah.
Not sure why he's waiting for it to wind down whenever
Well, the coach,
clock stops.
the coach, I think, takes control there. Coaches can call
First charge time of the half.
Oh, correct. But I'm saying the clock wasn't running, so I'm not sure why they were waiting
I don't know.
for the play clock. Maybe just to give the guys a rest before the timeout. As much rest as possible.
Please reset the game clock
20 on the clock.
4-2.
Jackson down.
Big play.
35-29. Huge 4th and 10 on the 20-yard line here for Jackson in Mayfield's territory. We've seen a major chain of events. We saw Mayfield run one all the way back, score a big touchdown on a 92-yard kickoff return to go up 2 scores. Jackson now comes back, marches the field, pops him into bounds, scores a touchdown, gets a broken play, 2-point conversion. Then on the ensuing kickoff, Mayfield finally coughed one up. That's first turnover of the night. Both sides of the ball. First turnover of the night. Jackson took over at their own, at Mayfield's 20-yard line. And they've thrown 3 incomplete passes over the middle with the open receivers. So let's see what they draw up here. If they go back over the middle, gutsy to run at this point. You got to figure they're going to throw.
The only way you run is if you get Eckerman out in the open. He's have to run for his life.
I'm wondering if they don't go maybe like a corner route or a post route here, something a little bit deeper than over the middle. 4 wide receivers. Drops back, looking. Nobody. Shuffles out, runs right. Got to get rid of it. Got to get rid of it. And he's sacked for a major loss all the way down to the 35-yard line.
34.
And Eckerman comes up hobbling after that tackle and flip. So
34. Joe Barge just chased him down, clear across the field. He had no chance.
If he could have got outside, he had room to run. He couldn't get around him.
Well, he was wide open going after him.
Yeah. I think one adjustment that they might want to make with Lucas is he's doing what he thinks he should do and look downfield more, but he's running with two hands on it. I think he needs to put on the jets, get it in one hand, take off. He had all kinds of room to run
the ball, absolutely.
And Jackson defense immediately stepped up, smacked him at the line again, nothing. Maybe he'll also won there, depending where they spot the ball. Still, plenty of time here left.
There is.
Defense has got to step up.
There's still a lot of positive momentum here for Jackson. They just need to get the ball back.
They need a 3 and out, like you wouldn't believe. 4 minutes and counting. They still got 2 timeouts left. Only down 6. They did lose 2 on that one, so 2nd and 12 for Mayfield. Mayfield going to use all of the clock here. 12 seconds on the play clock. 3:42 to go. I for him, power I. Put a man in motion out. Quick pitch to the left. And lots of room to run. And got about 4 yards on that one. Third and long, 3rd and 6. This is the second biggest third down of the night. The last one was the Jackson on offense.
Second charge time out of the half. Jackson.
Jackson's
Yeah,
their time
and,
out there.
This isn't 4-down territory for Mayfield, that's for sure.
Jackson decides to take their second time out, stop the clock.
It depends.
Well, most of them are
Makes sense. If you get the ball back here, if you can stop them, get the ball back, then you can stop the clock at your will on offense a little bit more than these. So
You have better options. More options, I should say.
question for you: if let's be positive here and say Jackson stops him. Probably Mayfield, you got to figure Mayfield's going to run the ball, so the clock's going to be running. If they stop him, does Jackson take their timeout right away, or do they let it wind and then save it? I think you probably got to save it.
Well, that's a tough call. You're right, Jeff. But I think so we'll see what happens here. But I think he may save it. But then again, as you mentioned, you have more options on offense to stop the clock.
So Mayfield going 2 wide. Single left, single right.
The key now is a stop, period.
Man in motion, right to left, Bo in motion. Watch out for him. Quick out, thrown, completed, first down, and inbounds. First down at the 49-yard line of Jackson. Not
yeah,
sure.
And one timeout, it's not going to. If Mayfield continues to get first downs, it doesn't matter.
DBs were playing back on that. Not sure why they weren't pressing a little bit more. 3:14 and counting. That's a first down. That's a killer.
Yeah, with third down in that distance, they should maybe could have been a little tighter. Again, they don't want to give up the deep ball, but.
Back in action here on first down. Bo again in motion right to left. 6 down, handoff up the middle. Got a few.
44, Dylan Colello on the run.
We're going to get a steady dose of Colello now, who's been running hard all night, getting a lot of after contact yards. We'll see if they can bring him down as needed.
Jeez.
2:27 to play here.
Yeah, I tell you, I can't hear anymore.
We'll take the crowd mic down now.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Some feisty young man out there.
Woo!
2:18 to play. 35. 29. Jackson down 6. Need a huge stop here. Need him quick. Need punch that ball on. They tried. Tried to rip that ball.
Well, here's the deal, Jeff.
Drag down by number 4, Kyle Andrews.
You can't let Mayfield get another first down.
153 and counting. Look inside. Something really crazy happened.
Right, that might snap.
Woo! Could be tough for Jackson. This is third down though. Maybe fourth down territory for him though on that side of the ball. I don't know if they do. If I'm Mayfield, I don't think I want to punt. I don't think I want to punt to the studs of Jackson on the reception. Unless you just punt it out of bounds to the corner. And timeout taken by Mayfield. So as you heard, it's youth night. And
yeah, it sure is. I don't think I'm gonna have a hard time going to sleep tonight. My ears gonna be ringing for about a month.
Young guys out there getting aggressive. So
I remember I had that much energy. That was a long time ago, Jeff. But that's good to hear this young man. He's rooting for his team.
Yeah.
He's rooting for the guys in purple. And
he kept it clean.
He did keep it clean. And he's getting close to his bedtime.
I think you saw our microphone there. I got a little mischievous.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? 1:26 to play here as Jackson defense comes back out. 3rd and 3. They're going to have to stop that run. Last couple times they did this fake run up the middle, kind of almost an option where they run to the right, pitch to the right.
Okay, so this is got information. Yeah, if you ever need to take a look. Yeah, and just coordinate for them.
Trips right. Colello in the backfield off the right
So
hip.
you can go take a
Man in motion, right to left. Quick handoff. Got sacked. Got tackled immediately. Great stop by Jackson there. And Jackson, see if they take their final timeout. They do. Jackson takes their final timeout. 1:19 to play. 4th and 3.
See what Mayfield's going to do. First down wins in the game. They punt away. Jackson's got a shot.
Young man, timeout. Mayfield hasn't liked to punt really all night. They've been going for it on everything. Unless they were on their own 30 or 40, they've been going for it quite a bit. It looks like the offense is out there. Nope.
He's dropping back.
He is dropping back further.
This looks like a punt. I think. It is.
It's
yeah.
Let's stay home on a fake.
Oh, absolutely. You don't want to give them that first down.
So huge opportunity here. Let's see if they punt it. I think it's. Let's see who's back to receive. I think it's Benson back to receive. They do punt it out of bounds, like we said. Not a great punt, but you got to punt away from Jackson's athlete there.
Jackson now has the destiny in their hands.
They do.
Not a lot of time.
Jackson with 1st and 10 from their own 22.
1:14, no timeouts left. Down 6. Let's see what young Lucas Eckerman can come up with here. You got to I don't know. What do you think? They got to really throw. Got to come out throwing like they have been, obviously, but they've got to get, everything they get. They got to get hopefully 10 to 12 so they can stop the clock and move up the field.
They need to kind of do some things they haven't done all game. In other words, they have to get their trick back now.
Opens mid-middle, quick throw out. Got to get out of bounds, and he does. Good job there, man. So a quick throw got, I think, 8 or 9. Gonna bring up second down and 2.
Out of bounds. Covering number 11, wave 3.
Pairs left, single right. Quick, drop back, looking. Over the middle, got it. Got a first down and more. He's carrying 3 guys. A little bit of carry on luggage there to get a first down. Ball down, clock ready to roll. Jackson snaps and spikes immediately.
It was good for a first down.
Tell you what, that's great time there. Think about this.
First down,
12 seconds.
12 seconds and they went 22 yards. Didn't realize high school you could clock the ball from shotgun.
Clocking for anyone. Anytime that ball hits.
Trips left, single right, drops back. Looking over top, nothing. Thrown over the middle, caught! First down on the... He pushed him back, but he's going to get a first down on forward progress. That was Kyle Benson with the catch at the 48-yard line. Let's see if he clocks it again quick. He does. Great management here by Coach Bo Balderson. 35-29, Jackson down 6, charging, 49 seconds left. No time on the clock. It's 2nd and 10 after the clock by Eckerman.
This is what, if you're that quarterback, this is what you dream of. This last drive.
Trips left, single right, nothing.
No, come on.
Got to get rid of it. He does. He throws it in the dirt, avoids a disaster.
Smart play.
Both on the clock.
Very well thought out for him. Getting rid of that ball.
3rd and 10 coming up. Jackson can slow down now. They got 27 seconds on the play clock. 44 on the game clock.
They need a first down.
3rd and 10.
At least get half of it anyway. One more.
Trips left, single right. Got a blitzer coming off the left-hand side. Drops back, got picked up. Thrown, over, caught! Made a guy miss! Got tackled, stayed in bounds, but it's a first down. Gonna stop the clock to move the ball. 37 seconds left on the clock. Jackson ball at the 30-yard line of Mayfield.
Oh, Nelly.
Snap,
got a good one
spike.
now.
Wonderful job there of play clock management. Great throw, great catch. Again, Kyle Benson has been all over the field, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Jackson now, 28 seconds to go on the play clock, 35 seconds to go on the game clock. All they need is a touchdown or an extra point for the go-ahead. Drops back, looking left, nothing. Throwing deep, it's a wobbler. Contact, probably a flag, and there's flags all over the field. Pass interference on the defense when he was double covered on a ball that was floating. Receiver tried to come back.
Yeah, well, that's true. The receiver, if they stopped it from coming back, that would have been flexible. My bad.
Tried to come back. Plenty of time now. 28 seconds after that penalty. We'll see where they put the ball.
Pass interference. Defense number 25. 15-yard penalty.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line at an H&H Truck Park. Red zone alert. Jackson has this in the palm of their hands. 28 seconds left on the clock. 1st and 10 from the 15. Now they can take a little bit of time. Make sure they get good play calls. Make sure their guys are set and ready to go. Trips left, single right. This could be the drive of Eckerman's career to this point as a young sophomore. Here's the snap, drop, looking over the middle. Almost picked off. Dangerous throw.
I don't know if somebody broke the route or it's a mix-up.
It looked like a mix-up. Both receivers are running deep. Incomplete pass, just lucky that didn't
Good
get
news.
picked off.
Stop the clock. That's about it on that one.
Plenty of time for Jackson to put this one in. The win column. 25 seconds left. 2nd and 10. And timeout, Mayfield.
I think Mayfield's getting a little nervous.
Rod, what a ball game.
What a great game.
I
Last
don't know.
week was a great game, but this week's a great game thus far, but I'd like to see the result tip the other way.
A little different here. Jackson has the game and the ball with their hands. They decide their own fate. We've had a lot of guys open over the middle. They've been throwing over the middle quite a bit. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go to the corner a little bit, maybe a fade route here or something a little bit more outside.
Just remember, the defense is going to adjust as much as the offense is going to do with it.
Yep. So we look for him to go probably 4 wide again. Jackson's adjustment is keeping that running back off the hip of Eckerman, giving that extra protection. And kudos to the running back for picking up quite a few blitzes in this drive especially.
The sack is, nope, you can't do it. All right.
Gotta figure they're gonna go quick here. Crowd going nuts. Some of the fans left. The ones that are staying are awfully loud. Trips left. Single right. Drops back. Looking. Getting pressure. Rolling. Throwing left. In the corner. Touchdown! Touchdown Jackson! Oh, no way! Oh, I disagree with that call. Let's look at the replay. They said he was out of bounds. Getting a replay at this moment. It looked like he was inbound. Made a great play, fade in a corner after that.
Foot inbounds.
Unbelievable. 19 seconds left. It's 3rd and 10. They got 2 plays here to punch it in.
That's terrible.
There's a snap. Drops back, steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, caught! First down, clock's gonna stop. Now they can clock it. Now they can clock it with 13 seconds left. They do, they clock it.
12 seconds.
12 seconds, first and goal. Actually, second and goal after the clock. And probably got 2 plays here. Probably got 2 plays. Showing the replay.
I think he got one in.
Almost got the second one. You don't have a great angle.
It's hard to see.
It looks like his right foot got in.
Maybe on the replay at home. Yeah, this is up from here.
Unbelievable. Pandemonium him down the stretch. Jackson driving 80 yards to get to this point. Took over with what, Rod, 2.5 left from their own 20 with no timeouts left. Eckerman has done a wonderful job of moving the rock and blocking it. Under pressure, stepping up. The running back's done a great job stepping up, picking up those blitzes. They got probably 2 quick plays possibility here now. Down 6.
I also think it happens a lot, Jeff, where sometimes when the officials make a call, the suspects, they tend to kind of make it up somewhere along the way.
Not going to say it was a bad call. Looked like he was in from here. It was, he had the best angle at it. He made the call.
Yeah, he didn't know. I'm not,
Yeah.
You're right. I'm just saying.
Here we go. Pairs left. Look out for that wing back slipping into the end zone here. Quick, rolling left. Nobody rolling. Throws it away. Got pressure. Got time for 1.
Kept running. He may have had a shot.
1 or 2 more. Quite covered. I was looking in the backfield. I wasn't even seeing the receivers if anyone was open.
No, I was looking at Eckerman. He had a chance to run it left. He went all the way backside.
So it's 3rd down. 7 seconds on the clock. If they go quick, they could get 2 plays. Quad receivers, trips left, single right. This is possibly the game. Throwing over, fade in the end zone. One-handed catch brought it in, and they're saying out of bounds again. Benson, one-handed catch. Brought it in left-handed, incomplete, out of bounds. He did make the catch, he was just out of bounds. Last play of the game, folks. 3 seconds on the clock.
Jackson's got to score.
20 seconds on the play clock.
Those are 2 in the left corner.
Last play of the game, folks. Pairs left, pairs right. Man in motion right to left. Here's a snap, drops back, looks. Got a man open, caught! Touchdown, Jackson! They just tied the ball game up. There's no time left on the clock.
Now that one was not out of bounds.
Definitely inbounds there. And let's see who it was. I think it was Benson again. Not sure who was on the reception.
All right, this is the biggest extra point now. This extra point is huge.
I think that was Christian Satterfield on the reception. Made a great catch. Here's the PAT for the game with no time on the clock. Low snap, kick
Got
up.
it.
Kick good. Jackson wins.
How about
Jackson
that?
wins. Oh my God, Jackson
What a
wins.
comeback, folks.
Ball game, Jackson. Woo! What a game. They are running all over the field. Unbelievable game of the week on Stark Media YouTube stream.
My hat's off to the Polar Bears, Tom.
Unbelievable. One of the best drives down the stretch of any high school quarterback I've seen. Lucas Eckerman did everything he needed to do there. Got 10, 12 yards at a time. Kept the ball moving. Got the ball on first down. Clocked it 4 or 5 times. Had 2 incredible passes down in the corner of the end zone. Brought him in. Thought the first one was inbounds. The second one was a one-handed catch, barely out of bounds. Oh my gosh, what a ball game. Jackson, 36. Mayfield, wild catch, 35. Rod, unbelievable. Woo! They weren't dead down the stretch, but the pastor was in the room. And they were looking dead. They went 80 yards with 2.5 minutes on the clock. Lucas Eckerman, the super sophomore, just stepped up. Looked like an all-pro quarterback right there. Unbelievable.
Well, I'm going to say now that's my play of the game.
No question about it. We're going to send Pete down there on the sideline to get a talk with Lucas Eckerman. Number 3. He's going to get a photo of that and talk with him. Be right back.
Start meeting.
Wow. I'll tell you what, I am very, very happy to Coach York and this entire staff and the entire Jacksonville football team and their fans.
I've been talking to a lot of people this week. Everybody said how good Mayfield is, and you know what? They are. They're a good football team. They run that power high. It's tough. But we talked about the heart of Jackson all night long.
Jackson
What we
got a
saw
heart.
last night.
No question. I said that after that game last week. Albeit Jackson lost, but I'll tell you what. They don't quit.
Unbelievable game.
They don't quit. I'll tell you what.
Unbelievable.
You cannot teach that to kids. They cannot quit. Coach Roy is, let's put it this way. A lot of players don't listen to that, but Coach Roy is certainly instilled in this team.
Unbelievable win. Celebration all around. It's a shame anyone has to lose this game. Jackson was up against it all night long. Their defense was on all night long. We'll see what the final stats look like here in a moment, and we'll go through those.
You know this, that Jackson certainly had no more than second half.
Well, we'll go through that here in a moment on our post-game show. We'll get to some specifics on time of possession, all that. The electric player of the game, sponsored by Hilshire Clark, is Lucas Eckerman, the sophomore. Drove his team 80 yards with no timeouts left. And now they're going to line up at the 10-yard line and listen to the band's fight song. Victory song. Here we go, 36-35. Jackson Lee there pulling out with zeros on the clock.
One game. I'll tell you what, Eckerman sure had a lot of poise as well.
One of the best games I've seen in quite a while. Our Miracle Motors 42 post-game show coming up here as we try to catch our breath and settle down from that.
Wow.
Have you seen one that good in a long time, Rob?
I didn't see that one coming, but it sure did show up in week 2. That was a dandy, I'll tell you that.
Unbelievable. We'll try to see if we have any other scores here.
Yeah, let me see
as we go. We'll see if we can get you any final scores here in the area. I'm going to go into some final stats here. And what you're gonna hear is Mayfield dominating on both sides of the ball for the most part. Time of possession,
not the scoreboard,
except for what it says on the final scoreboard. You gotta feel bad for those Mayfield kids. They didn't give up, but somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to go home. And Jackson pulled it out. First downs for Mayfield, 24 to Jackson's 13. Third down efficiency, 6 of 14 for Mayfield, 6 of 13 for Jackson. Fourth downs, I don't think that's right. We'll skip over that. Rushing yards, 184 total for Wildcats, 18 rushing yards for Jackson. So, they didn't try to run the ball all night. They tried to keep Lucas swinging the rock.
Put it this way, there's opportunity there.
Passing, this is one where Jackson has the lead. 211 for Mayfield, 295 for Jackson on the passing yards. Total penalties not managed, 4 for 50 for Mayfield, but they came up with that 15-yard penalty there down the stretch killed him. That pass interference killed him. Possessions, I don't think that's right either, but time of possession.
That we take with us.
33-20. 33 minutes and 20 seconds for Mayfield. Jackson wins this game with less than 10 seconds, or less than 10 minutes of having the ball. Time of possession.
Yeah, 1 second. I gotta put.
We got time. Beat a team that just
No, I have the time.
58-0.
I just need to put this all in here.
Jackson had a tough loss last week to a really good team. Back-to-back weeks here playing good teams from north. And they pulled this one out. And I can't say enough about really 3 players. Anthony Threeline stepped up again. Benson stepped up again. As we discussed, what Lucas Eckerman did, incredible. Have you seen boys on a sophomore like that?
I don't think I've seen the boys on a sophomore like that. In week 2. I mean, last week he held his own.
So think about this. He's a sophomore. This is his probably 8th career start.
You might have to get somebody from North Shore looking at it.
Kid just turned 15. He looked like a seasoned veteran. For sure.
Woo! What a game, folks. If you weren't here, you missed it. But hopefully you got some good detail from us. It was certainly a dandy.
Well, first half we had possibly some mix-up here with the YouTube stream, but the best part of the game is we had the entire second half on our YouTube stream. You can get down there, you can hear and listen to how this transpired down the stretch. Didn't look good for Jackson for a long time, and just amazing. I'm going to go through a few of our sponsors here and round it out and get some final thoughts from you, Rod, and we'll put this one in the books. Eagles FOE 190, Hilscher Clark Electric Company. They sponsor our electric player of the game, and it's going to no question Lucas Eckerman. Really, they had 3 guys on offense that did a lot. Again, Fuel Line did a lot. Colando had some key clutches. Benson's been all over.
We could have awarded to more, but I tell you, the reason I go with Lucas, and again, my personal perspective, he stepped up as a team leader as a sophomore with extreme poise in this situation.
I tell you what, I'm sure the coach has a signal there for clocking the ball, but it didn't look like he needed the leadership on that. He knew first down, get up, clock it.
He knew what he was doing.
First down, get up, clock it. Impressive stuff. So the Hilscher Clark Electric Player of the game is Lucas Eckerman. I want to thank Leathernecks Nation MC, the Sam Center, Save22.vet, our friends over at McNeil & Sons Tree Service, Lindsay's Pizza. If you get a chance, swing by, grab a pizza from there.
Say hi to John again.
Say hi to Big John. LPL Financial on the scoreboard update. Incredible stuff there on the score. A lot of few upsets. See if we can give you some. We got the finals here.
The Central final.
Central final loss 33-7. Central. Louisville wins 22-0. Minerva loses 36-21. St. Thomas Aquinas gets spanked by Smithville 51-8. did Glen Oak Eagles 56-7 against the juggernaut Massillon. Burlington Dukes 31 over the solid Northwest.
The original Fiddle League number, by the way.
Yeah. Let's see. Canton South hung on to win 50-40 over Dover. Well, the quarterback over there, Snyder's going to be slinging the rock. Lake held on to beat Borden 42-31. As you know, right here, Jackson 36 over Mayfield 35. And
Thank you, guys.
Let's see, Perry Panthers lost by God beat 16-14 versus St. V. And let's see, Kinley got beat by Avon 28-7. Tuslaw rolled over Chippewa 34-0. And Manchester got spanked by Sandy Valley 49-13. So that is your final LPL Financial School Board update of the night. Injury report. Happy to say that not much more other than the one young man for Mayfield was down on the carpet for a while. He got out and walked off on his own. Looks like he's okay. A couple cramps, a couple other things going on there. But for the most part, everybody pretty good. St. Joe's Senior Living. For nearly 100 years, St. Joe's Senior Living has provided award-winning care for families in Northeast Ohio. Located at 2308 Reno Drive in Louisville, St. Joseph Senior Living and Alsatian have a variety of services to assist your loved ones. To schedule a tour or gain more information, call 330-875-5562 or visit online at stjosephseniorliving.org. Our Red Zone Alert, which we saw quite a bit down the stretch, especially H&H Truck Parts. Thank you for that. C.H. Vallis and Associates on the halftime show. This post-game is sponsored by Miracle Motors 42. And finally, Hillshire Clark, as we said. A few more, folks. Sorry. AWP Safety, Trident Restoration, Haas Automall, Simon Says Promotions, and Start Market. I'm Jeff Tyler.
I'm Rod Strata.
Signing off from Robert Fife Stadium for possibly the game of the year. Down the stretch, Jackson Polar Bears pull it out 36-35 over Mayfield with no time on the clock.
And Jeff, as always, I should say that's 2 games in a row. As a rookie, it's been a pleasure.
Hey, having a good time. This was a great game to see. Kudos to Jackson. The young men have been working hard. Jay Rose Wars got them right. I'm going to give a shout out to Coach Bo Balderson for calling that game down the stretch.
Great job.
With great efficiency. Phenomenal. We'll see you next week. We believe we're going to be doing the Perry game, McKinley game.
Perry McKinley next week.
That is tentative for right now, but quite possibly you'll get to hear us again.
We're there.
Thanks for listening. If you're still with us, you heard a good one. Jump on, hit that like button, hit that follow button. We appreciate it. You will be able to see our social media, everything social media for us, as well as myself. I'll post some things, I'm sure.
I will.
Some of these sound bites we're going to be able to take snippets of and get them out there on Twitter and all the social stuff. So once again, signing off.
Everybody have a great weekend.
Stark Media YouTube stream, Game of the Week from Robert Fife Stadium. Have a great evening, folks. Wow.
What a game. How about that shit? Well, I think we had fun.